needs to be focused on other things just to know what he's gonna do.
Yeah, probably, and sometimes you have real life, you have stuff like that.
Yeah, sure.
They really can hamper your plays, and for me, even as a university student, I mean, my GPA is much more important than casting or anything in esports. To be honest, it's the only stat that I care about.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
No.
It's important. It's the real life, and for now, like, you cannot live from Battlefield competitive scene. So anyway, let's jump on the game, maybe.
Yep. 4-man split on each side, with one going down onto the C site from both sides. And I'm really interested about Relapse, how they can hold us off again with the latest update that happened a few weeks ago. You can now equip any optic and any battle pack equipment on your rifles. So a lot of people have been switching around. Let's say Ace 23 with a red dot sight, just like Froxy is doing from Relapse.
Yeah.
Does get the first kill to move down, and he's trying to wait for the other one. Still a 1 versus 1. Coming on, Starfall is going to fall, and that's a 3-man push. Completely shut down. The bomb now in the hands of Relapse. And Unbeatable, where he's going to get beat.
You can see that they are very trying to secure the bomb spot. Like, they are just attempting to take the bomb, and look at Froxy, who is gonna get aggressive on the main from the Russian side, like, just to make a kind of barrier.
Yeah, pretty much just delay this push. He's just trying to buy time or sit back. If the enemies are always in the respawn, they can't really do much.
Yeah. Yes, and we see that for the enemy team, the Russian guys, General Mag, they just get completely behind, and it is not spotted. And this can be a very bad trap for the Relapse team. Like, they're gonna plant the A site right now, but they have no IDs, are coming from behind. Gonna get pretty hard to kills.
Now let's see what he's trying to do here. He jumps around. He is almost grabbing the first one, but terrible aim. He gets taken down by Intalk on the side. Star for the second. Starfall is as well, fighting off in a 1 versus 1. The ACWR needs to do a bit more damage here, but with Star all on his own, can he check the size? No, he's gonna fall. And this is Star holding off the A site so well, and I do believe it's Esquadra Wipey.
Yeah, it's gonna be really hard now for the team to retake this site because the time is running out. Yeah, we can hear the siren. It's gonna explode very soon. So I guess they have to focus on the second bomb for this first half. Like, trying to plant one site would be a very nice execution from them. But Relapse has the complete control of the south map. And look at Star is going to take for the new rally pot of the bomb. Now 2 guys on the bomb. It's gonna be pretty hard, I guess, for Team KSK to retake it.
Yeah, this is the thing with Team Fun eSports, if you will. As soon as they saw there was no way for them to push back and retake the A site, should have just gone out, and this is something we haven't seen, smokes. If you smoke out, you can go back to the hill, whatever, abandon it. We see multiple teams just abandoning the counter push. Now, Unbeatable, always trying to respawn, try to push up, but he has no cover, nothing to work with, just running around in the open. And you are going to get killed here. Starfall for the first, Wallon for the second. Star is going ham here. This is just stat padding at this point.
Yeah, and Bomb is going very aggressive, and Froxy is gonna plant the site on B, which is the good idea. It's better than planting the C, because you can have all the cover from the hills actually, and the buildings control. So I guess it would be clean by a 2-0 for Relapse. I don't see the Fun eSports team taking back this site, to be honest. Yeah, they wiped on the south of the map, and now I think everything is in the end of Relapse.
Now, and here's the thing, this question, since this is pretty much done, if you're in this situation where you need to retake and you don't really have the good positioning when it comes to the assault back onto the site to take it back, how would you react? Where would you push as a team?
Yeah, I understand. I would say when you speak about the first bomb, when you have to go for the just trying to deny the 2-0. The thing is, you just try a desperate movement. Like, you just have to run and focus on the limit time of the bomb, and rush together, and making the revenge frags as well. But when you have the guys like they take the lines, everything like that, it's very complicated. And you can look, it was a complete slaughter. Like when you look at the kill feed, Froxy 8 kills, Intac 8 kills, Kinder kill, and Star and Iki both to 5 kills. And in fact, the fun esports, they don't have a lot of kills. Like when you begin a round like this, it's not gonna get spent, you know, for the game.
Yep.
So, yeah, everything you have to focus. Like in a game like that, in a game like Battlefield, and especially this mode, you can manage to retake on the second half. You really have to focus on the second half. Even if you take a 2-0, like everything can happen if you have a good start.
Exactly. It's all about now going into the second half, just forgetting about what happened in the first one and playing it like it's still a fresh one. But you have to play to your strength. But here's the thing, you're playing against a team that you might not have played before. You don't have too much information about them, maybe from streams. I mean, I wish there were replays where people can go in and rewatch them from demos and stuff, but unfortunately you have to look at the casters, and with us only being what, 3 people tops, 2 or 3 people, there's not a lot of games that are being casted all the time, and not all in English to understand, so it's a bit of a difficult spot to be in if you're fun, especially that they're like the only Arab team that has ever played this. So they're not, you know, they're not in a good position in general. And then you have to add the fact that you need the experience to beat a team like Relapse. Again, Relapse are not the best team out there, but if you want to have a shot at anything, you want to be able to beat a team like Relapse, of course.
Yeah, of course. You have to begin like small, and you one by one you step up, and after like you can come on top with hard work. It's the same in every game, I would say.
Exactly. It's what we saw. It's what we saw with a team like well, now what do they call them? God damn it. Leisure.
Yeah, Leisure.
Before. They were the surprise. Be Genius have been playing for so long together, you know, the old web spells and all of that, and still weren't able to take it. So yeah, we sometimes see stuff like this, and this is what's interesting about esports in general, is that there are teams that are gonna rise and fall, and there's new blood always circulating. With the fact that there's Squad of Blit, you know, sadly one more season, but it's enough to pump new blood into the game itself. But this is a bit weird here. Only 2 players make that one still alive. Mash it here, and he's gonna fall. So that's 4 people. This is exactly what happened in the previous round, and now they're gonna be able to push them back. Relapse again with these 4-man plays, and
if Iki can take these 2 kills on the school, it would be a very good move. He goes for the one, he gets it, and Relapse is gonna take completely the control of the A side. Even with the rip-up, I don't see the fun teams to retake it. It's gotta be pretty hard. Yeah, bomb is planted, you can see. They're gonna try to retake it. One guy is coming back, yeah, from the back, but he get denied. Yeah, it's very fast. Squad wipe already.
Pretty much. Majid, the only player alive, and they know exactly where he is. This cover is getting blown, and he's outshot here, taken down, and this is the difficult thing, because Relapse only need 1 more bomb site, and it's all Ogre. Hiki almost taken down the 2 there, but he's gonna be happy with at least 1. It's not like they really need it at this point, and if you're, let's say you're on the losing team here, what do you want to take out of this game? Oh my god, they're actually gonna be able to defuse it. There's still 1 more person on it. Oh my god, wow.
He's gonna take it down. Look at 3 guys pushing him, yeah. Complete squad wipe, so it's gonna be the replant for Relapse in a few moments. Yeah, Mag spawning on the top. They're gonna try to make us to maybe take them on sandwich. Yeah, but they're just running and falling down.
Yep. There's no real team cohesion. They're just, you know, all of them are maybe trying to do the Zuzu or Rela jump, you know, trying to kill someone, but it's not really enough because you're jumping in. There's not a map where you can play a tactic like this. But hey, they're taking down a couple. Froxy will refrag on an aim. That was the man that defused in the previous round. But now they still have to go for it, and this is perfect spot to be in. Unbeatable does get beaten again. maybe unbeatable in public matches, but not here. This is not Versus. This is not BF4 public. And Relapse are shutting them down yet again. Star with a 9-0.
Yeah.
And, well, GG well played. There's nothing to say. The Frenchman, impressive plays.
Nice execution. Very nice.
Exactly. I don't really know what to say. Fun esports. Of course, I hope that they'll be coming, afterwards and saying, well, we lost, but again, they are a better team. They have a lot more experience than we do. So it's kind of a given at this point. But still, they have to come out of this thinking, okay, we learned something. We need to work on team cohesion because